We need to create enough opportunities for Goans in Goa so that they build from Goa, and that is the whole aim about this platform. Now, this is one such platform that we have, sort of initiated with the help of Google for Developers.
गोंयांत पयलेच खेपे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स कॉन्फरन्स आयोजीत केल्ली. बीड विथ एआय विथ गुगल डेव्हलपर्स ह्या कॉन्फरन्साचे उक्तावण आयटी मंत्री रोहन खंवटे हांच्या हस्ते जाल्ले. या कॉन्फरन्सांत सहभागी जाल्ल्यांक एआय विशींच्या जायत्या गजालींचेर म्हायती, एआयची क्षमता आणि प्रॅक्टिकल ऍप्लिकेशन्स ह्या विशीं बरीच म्हायती मेळ्ळी. त्याच प्रमाण गुगल एक्सपर्टांनी आपलें ज्ञान, इन्सायट्स तशेंच एआय डेव्हलपमेंट्स, ट्रेंड्स आणि कशा तरेन जगाक एआयची मदत जातली हाचेर उलोवप केलें. ह्या वेळार कॉन्फरन्साचे मुखेल आयोजक प्रज्योत मायणकर हांणी सांगिल्ले प्रमाण ज्या तरेन जागतीक मळार एआय अडॉप्ट केला, 2025 टेक जायंट्स अब्जांनी पयशे एआय विकासात इन्व्हेस्ट करपा आसा. भारतांत लेगीत एआय ड्रिवन इनिशिएटिव्हाक मागणी आसा आनी हाचेच उदाहरण इंडिया एआय मिशन आशिल्ल्याचें ते सांगतात. ह्या कॉन्फरन्साचो मुखेल हेत हो गोंयचे डेव्हलपर्स, रिसर्चर्स, विद्यार्थी आणि वेवसायांक गरजेचे सगळे रिसोर्सीस आणि नेटवर्क्स उपलब्ध करून दिवप आशिल्ल्याचें प्रज्योत हांणी सांगलें. ह्या कॉन्फरन्सांत सुमार 400 लोक वांटेकारी जाल्ले.
So this is a first of its kind in Goa, first artificial intelligence conference in Goa, which has been seen a lot of delegates from Goa. The idea was to stitch in extension from the MOUs that Google had with Goa government, and to sort of get on a bandwagon where AI has already been so popular over the years now, and to prosper Goa's initiatives in the state, particularly in AI. Now, this conference has been divided into two parts. The first was a validatory function to understand what Goa is looking at in terms of AI. We had some government delegates coming down and speaking. We have Siddharth Prakash from Google, who heads the partnership with the government. We had Honorable Minister of IT, Rohan sir, speaking about what is he looking at in front of IT infrastructure. Now, the whole idea of this conference is to understand what is the interest of Goans in AI. That was the first point, and we saw a thrilling experience of the registrations that we had. The idea from now on is to make sure that we just don't build with AI, but build with AI from Goa. So we want to redefine the kind of atmosphere that we are not just a state of sun, sand, and the kind of experience that we have, but sun, sand, and softwares. That is a new notion we are looking at. Why would people go out from Goa is not a question that we need to ask ourselves. We need to create enough opportunities for Goans in Goa so that they build from Goa, and that is the whole aim about this platform. Now, this is one such platform that we have, sort of initiated with the help of Google for Developers, official conference for Google for Developers, and now we are going to have much more conferences. I like to also add that we have technical sessions in the second half, which will be taken care of Google developer experts who will be training students in terms of building for AI. So we have had introductory sessions as well as the technical session. I like to also add that we have a startup clinic here for which people who are building softwares, building their own companies from Goa would get a one-to-one mentorship from the startup cell of Goa. So this is a holistic experience for everyone to experience the entire AI phenomenon in Goa, first of its kind. So I think AI plays an important role. There's a lot of talk about AI making jobs getting lost. I think that would be one impact for sure. But at the same time, the AI is also going to generate more jobs because the entire system is built on, there's just not AI, right? There's a lot of tool and backbone that happens through that. So there'll be a lot of resources required there. So at one point where you see job loss, there'll be other point there'll be immense increase of job talent, and for which we need to be sort of ready. This platform provides an innovative ideas, exchange of networks, and I think a kind of platform where students, delegates, academicians could connect, regroup, and understand where the vision of Goa could take. But to answer your question in particular in e-governance, I think mobile is the future. We're going one step ahead where we need to have information more than even touching the screen, right? Voices come in place. So I think we're living in the era of convenience, and AI is one such parameter that will help us to grow and take Goa to the next step. Goa is, like I said, it's a small state, but with such kind of turnaround, I think we need to create a larger impact. I think that is clearly seen here. I think one of the important parts, as you mentioned, right, it's data. Data privacy is very important. When the chatbots come in place, obviously there is an exchange of thought goes. There's a lot of data which is collected, which is, I think, a fair component for every companies. But one of the important segment here is a simplification. Like imagine, I think the Goa Online has gone even on the WhatsApp. I think that's a simplified services. Now imagine this it supports even the local languages. That is going to help everyone who, even in the rural areas. I think that is where we need to. Technology is not just about making an impact, but it's also about simplification. How it can simplify local common man for anywhere. So where there is internet, there can be an opportunities for not just chatbots, but any solution that will impact, help. And one of the other part is also knowledge based, right? I mean, people will use, they will get smarter and also build more for that. So there is awareness and then there is impact. I think that will go together along with the knowledge. I think like you said, chatbots are future. That will simplify, but again, protecting the data is important. How Google is helping is providing platform. You use Google Chrome, you have got such conferences such as AI support. All of that is built. So Google is helping in terms of felicitating this to a next level. I think one of the important 2 cents from my side would be a part of the global conclaves that Goa is initiating. Every impact would make a difference. Every single human being in Goa thinks about Goa for a next big level in terms of IT will create impact. Single person can make a difference. I think we call for all the entrepreneurs, IT professional, enthusiasts to be part of not just AI conference, but any technological conference that happen, because every impacts that you will bring in inspire more people. So I think that is what we are looking at. Let's build from Goa. Let's make Goa as a capital of IT where people resonate, share knowledge and disappear. The culture of Goikar Pond is the true fact that we will create impact, and that is what we are looking at.
A very good morning to all of you. Rajat Santala Maka ki everybody was on time. So I think there's the new thing in the system. I think you guys need to clap for yourselves. We have a GST of another type, a Goa stretchable time. So normally if the function is to start at 10, you have to give a shout out at 8:30. So by 10 at least you are able to take off. But yeah, I believe everybody has been on time. You have been experiencing a day which is something which you all were waiting for. First ever AI focused conference built with AI with Google. I think it is not just an event. I think it's a big step forward in our journey towards becoming a technology driven state. How many of you here want to be, what are your future plans? Job, employment कितले जा सकता? How many of you are looking at employment? What the rest want to do? How many of you guys want to give employment? Good. I think some of them don't want to do anything. Raise your hands up. What happens is we need to understand the future of our children where the government wants to drive something. Over the years, from my last tenure to the now, as an IT minister, we have been trying to put a lot of things in the ecosystem. End of the day, whether the academia, industry and the government works together, the product is only when you guys have the fruits of it. The government wants to encourage the people who have to become like job givers, not job seekers. Not that I discourage them, I don't discourage them. But then the overall industry, if we need to move and start looking at opportunities, there are so many opportunities that are coming way, that we cannot discount, neither can we neglect. Today you all are going to have a great day because all you students, industry leaders, I think Nitin is going to give his talk. Everybody in one place, which will allow you all to collaborate, get more things going, open ideas, open your mind much in a much better way and understand what you need to be doing. I always believe that the talent lies in goals in a big way. Exposure is one thing which sometimes lacks at a particular point, which leads to lack of opportunities, and this lack of opportunities do not allow you to take your career in a manner which you normally would dream or plan about. I was just looking at so many things around. I think our generation is one generation which you all may envy to a certain place, that myself and Nitin come in that era, that we have seen the cassette players, and from there, from the transistors to the cassette players to what we are today in terms of technology driven, in terms of things which we would have never imagined. When the phones had just started coming out, we were told that there will be a day when you will be able to watch TV on a phone. And we used to laugh those days. TV and phone are this And today you are looking at smartphones giving everything. Today we are talking about AI, we are talking about AR, we are talking about VR. Things which we have not even thought would have emerged as technologies in days to come. AI is disrupting so many things, but AI is here to stay. One way for a government is a challenge because we need to keep focusing on skilling, upskilling, reskilling to ensure that the children are able to, the youth are able to take up with the opportunities that come in. Because more of AI is lack of employment, less of employment is a ratio which we normally work on, and we would like to know what we can do there. We are in a system of collaboration, and that's how we started with the policy. Startup and IT policy 2017 startups started getting recognition. Today we are roughly about 543 startups in Goa registered, certified through the center and through the state government, which are operating in different verticals. There was a time when we were talking about Silicon Valley as one place where everybody has to go there and work. Today you can sit here, you can make a product here, you can sell it somewhere else, you can do things over here, and your ideas can work anywhere in the world. But it's something which you need to focus upon कि आमका success to failure रेटूच करना. A startup is a story about less success and more failures. In terms of the youth that are there, outside and time Ghana, we are going to redefine the future. Today is going to be a great day for all of you all to explore AI's practical applications, gain insight from all the global experts, and engage in hands-on experience with AI-powered tools and solutions. I think you should make the best of this opportunity, gain a lot of deeper understanding of AI's potential, and discover how it can be driven and how it can drive innovation in the state of Goa. We are working with AI-driven growth, ensuring that young innovators like you have the resources and opportunities to succeed. And whatever project comes out with this, one thing is very sure, this year we will have a lot of more conferences, a lot of more events for you guys to have much more exposure to different products, which will allow you to stabilize yourself, give yourself a more better exposure, and plan your future. I convey my best wishes to all of you. I hope that you guys will do something which will make us all smile, find success in your life, at the same time find a success path for driving the digital economy of Goa. I congratulate Prajot that he's been one guy who's been standing tall and always been coming with innovative ideas right from day one. Last time saying sometimes our department falls short of following up with him. But these are guys who have been the key drivers of the Goa's IT story today. Nitin Asa, Prajot Asa. Nitin has been one guy who, when we talked about D-Link, we never knew what was D-Link. But it always connected you with internet and gave you many things. And that is the time D-Link was a story which started in Goa, from Goa. Similar stories that we built upon. We call upon Nitin and the whole ecosystem from Goa to work together for building a IT-driven, technology-driven state of Goa to build up the digital economy, build up the economics, and build up the employment. Once again, best wishes to all of you. Thank you. Dev Varekuru.